Which former BYU Cougar will win the Super Bowl? Today, we're going to be going over my NFL divisional round predictions with a bit of a BYU twist. First matchup we're going to be looking at is Texans at Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs have head coach Andy Reid, of course, and then offensive lineman Kingsley Suamataia on their roster from BYU. And the Texans have QB Keaton Slovis on their practice squad. Spread on this game, Chiefs minus 8.5, with an implied final score of about Chiefs 25, Texans 16.5. For the most part, I agree. I'm gonna take the Chiefs to cover. Chiefs 27, Texans 17. And a couple of bold predictions for the game. I've got the Texans with 5 sacks. I think their pass rush is gonna be able to get to Mahomes a few times, but then I've got the Chiefs with 2+ takeaways, and that's gonna be the difference in this game. Next matchup, we have the Commanders at the Lions. Now, the Commanders have cornerback Michael Davis from BYU. The Lions, unfortunately, don't have any BYU players. The spread is about Lions minus 9.5 with an implied final score of Lions 32.5, Commanders 23. I think this game is going to be much closer than that. Jaden Daniels has been playing well, and I'm expecting him to put up 3 total touchdowns and 300 total yards. But that said, I'm going Lions 27, Commanders 24 as Jahmyr Gibbs rushes for or has 150 total yards and 2 total touchdowns to pace the Lions and get them over the hump. Michael Davis, I've got him with two PBUs in this game. That's my bold prediction. Next, we've got the Rams and the Eagles. The Rams, of course, have BYU wide receiver Puka Nacua. Eagles, no BYU players. This is a closer spread. Eagles -6, with the implied final score being Eagles 24.5, Rams 18.5. This is the upset I'm going to go for this week's games. I've got Rams 24, Eagles 21. I've got Puka with 2 total touchdowns, Saquon with 125 yards and 2 touchdowns, and the Rams picking up 6 sacks. They had a great defensive performance against the Vikings last week. I think they keep it up. They put pressure on Hurts, and they find a way to win this game. Next, we've got Ravens Bills. The Ravens, of course, have outside linebacker Kyle Van Noy. Bills, no BYU players. This is the closest spread of the bunch with Ravens -1.5 and an implied final score of Ravens 26.5, Bills 25. I'm going to go against that. I'm going to go Bills 35, Ravens 31 in a shootout. Lamar will have 3 total touchdowns. And Kyle Van Noy will have a sack and 2 TFLs, but Josh Allen is going to have 5 total touchdowns to pull the Bills through a last-second victory. And that's going to set up the AFC Championship, Bills at Chiefs. And I went back and forth on this one, but I decided to go Chiefs 27, Bills 24 in overtime. Josh Allen with 3 total touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Travis Kelce picking up 2 touchdowns, and the Chiefs coming up with a game-winning interception on the Bills drive in overtime. So we'll see how many of those bold predictions come true for that game. Now for the NFC Championship, we've got Rams at Lions. I'm going to be going Lions 35, Rams 24. Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to have 2 receiving TDs. Puka's going to do his best to keep the Rams in the game with 150 total yards and a touchdown. The Lions are going to have 3 takeaways and turn them into points, and that's going to be the difference. Now this sets up the Chiefs-Lions Super Bowl and a chance for Andy Reid to pick up another ring as well as Suamataia to get his first. But I'm going to be going Lions 31, Chiefs 27. I think Gibbs is going to have 2 rush touchdowns and a receiving touchdown. Mahomes will get his 3 touchdowns, but the Lions defense is going to come through with 4 sacks and 2 takeaways. So those are my NFL playoff predictions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think any former BYU players are going to end up with a Super Bowl ring this year? Let me know. Until next time, go Cougs.